What's up? My name's Jim, the owner of this tattoo parlor right here. Possibly been owning it for the past 5 years, something like that. You know, got a little operation going here. A lot of our clients just coming off the street, they want a tattoo, they want, you know, a memory to preserve, you know, the memory of a loved one. And this is Chinese. It's a character, it means tranquility. And this is chaos right here. So we got tranquility and chaos like right next to each other. It's kind of like my life, you know. All my tattoos are from the heart. You know, I don't get a tattoo unless it symbolizes something to me that is important. This dragon symbolizes my penis. You know, because I'm a male, and the phallic energy of the dragon. Also, it's Asian. It looks kind of cool. So this is Tibetan. It's a mantra.
My name's Parker. I've been a tattoo artist since I was 12 years old. It's, you know, more or less because I consider myself to be a fairly serious artist.
Yin Yang, because I'm also an MMA fighter, so that's also a big part of my life.
I met Jim in like high school, and like, you know, I basically worked on his body, he worked on my body, and like we came up with some really cool shit. Like, I mean, I'm more or less responsible for about 95% of the tattoos on his body. He's responsible for about 95% of the tattoos on my body.
You know, it's got like some political significance. I'm a very political person. You know, I can't really explain it. The guy who gave it to me actually had a really good explanation. It was all really inspiring at the time. I can't really remember what he said, but super cool.
These little symbols here, they more or less signify mitosis. You know, when the cells like separate and shit, and like this more or less means that I'm constantly growing. Like, you know, like I'm like constantly growing. I'm like constantly getting big, and like that's what mitosis means to me.
I got a barcode right here. Because, you know, I find my tattoos are a way for me to express my own distrust of government institutions. For that reason, last year, I got this to commemorate 9/11. The Roman numbers 9 and 11. I had to look that up. And, you know, 9/11 just means a lot to me because everything changed after 9/11. And, you know, it's a different world. It's a different world. And America had to rethink their place in the world and their foreign policy after 9/11. 9/11 was a really key moment of my life because I actually won the spelling bee that day. So
a little bit of good and something that's bad, and there's a little bit of bad and something that's good, and I feel like that just best represents me and what I'm all about, because sometimes I'm a real good guy and then other times I'm not such a good guy. But you know what, when it all boils down to it, that's what life is. It's basically like, you know, cell division, and like there's good and there's bad. I like to think that without God or without Christ, life would be more or less meaningless and there would be nothing but chaos. And so moving on, here's an anarchy symbol.
Yo, bro. Yo, can you get the Alice in Chains CD? Meet me in the bathroom?
This is a nautical star. It symbolizes to me also my magnetic north, and I also specialize in carp. This is an actual koi carp. Let's take a look at my portfolio. So this is basically, these are some fairly recent koi tribal drawings. I've basically melded in koi fish with tribal. So of course you have a lot of sharp, angular, you know, black line work. A font face that I actually made called Ballpark Wiener. I like nautical stars and I like tribal. How can I get the best of both worlds? And I said, well, what you can do is you can get a tribal, you know, wingspan over top of an actual nautical star. So now you have a tribal nautical. Tribal nautical.
What the fuck?
What we have here is a crazy town butterfly, a sublime moon, a lunar moon, some Japanese, some Japanese, and some Chinese. Yeah.
What's that one mean right there?
This means cat.
Wow.
Yeah. A tribal-based barbed wire. This is what I like to call a boneyard angelic ring pattern, and I did this on someone's cock. We have a skull.
Sick.
Yeah, I mean, skulls are pretty are totally dope.
Oh yeah, could you like write stuff in there? Like,
no.
Really? I've seen like a couple of tattoos where people...
No! But they also get a film strip sometimes that I personally think is fairly tacky. Come on, you're gonna have this for the rest of your life, so I mean, why would you? Whatever.
Pretty much the same deal as my brother. We're twins, so we get everything done the same. We only date other couples of twins. We're pretty strict. We have a twin-only policy. Pretty much, I got everything he's got except absolutely underneath this shirt. This shirt is my tattoo. Like, my tattoos identically resemble this shirt, absolutely 100%. So even when I take the shirt off, I'm wearing it all the time. I actually don't even take it off most of the time. This is the only shirt I own.
So why don't you just tell me exactly what you want, and we can basically collaborate and work together and basically iron out all the kinks and then basically get started.
Tattoos just like don't mean nothing to me. Like every tattoo I get symbolizes something, something that's important to me in my life, and it helps me remember things that I keep and hold dear to me. Yeah, basically I'm thinking of a unicorn or, you know, some kind of a horse. My brother and I loved horses. We would ride horses endlessly together.
I bet, man. Yeah, horse riding is pretty fucking cool.
We would ride numerous horses together, and we go to this. He died tragically. There was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was involved in an accident with a drunken driver.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Harsh, bro.
I know. It's harsh. You know, I think about it every day, and I just love my brother so much, and you know, I just, you know, it's the least I can do, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it just was understood that when my brother came home, we would be going out to ride horses. So, I mean, it just means a lot to me and my family.
I love riding horses, bro.
Man, like, whenever I see a horse, I literally think of my, bro, that's looking sick, bro. Oh my god. Holy crap, dude. Dude, bro, that looks sick. I'm not gonna lie, man, that's sick. It's fucking sick. Dude, if I look at this, like, oh my god. Man, contractor. This is amazing. This is why I come here. I come here to pay people to tell me what is art and what is good art. Because I need to hear that from people. I can't decide it on my own. I literally can't decide it on my own. I wouldn't know what to think. I wouldn't know where to go. I would just be lost. I would be so scared. Cool. I would be so scared.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
I would be so scared. I went to an art gallery and I got so panicked that I stomped on an old lady's face afterwards. I was just so scared. Yes. Someone asked me what I thought of the painting, and I punched him.
That's why you're the artist right there. This
and I ran and I cried. I don't know the first thing about art.
I just want to get
Another satisfied customer. Pow!